Hiya, welcome back as always to Mortal Kombat 1. I completely fucked up my intro, but nonetheless, I'll start over. Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I'm continuing to play Season 2, Season of the Blood Moon, in Invasions, in Mortal Kombat 1, and I'll be playing as the newest addition to the Mortal Kombat roster, Omni-Man. I love Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat. I think he's probably one of the most charismatic Mortal Kombat characters. So it's so nice playing as the newest Mortal Kombat fighter, Omni-Man. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat. So I'm well into Shang Tsung's laboratory. This node here is called a little chilly, and to be fair, it actually is a little chilly here now at the moment. So there he is, the latest addition to the Mortal Kombat roster, Omni-Man. I love Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat. He's so cool. I like that big wall of ice closing in on me. That's actually a nice modifier.
Have I proven my point?
Brutality!
You have, Omni-Man, you've proven your point that you are one of the most charismatic additions to the Mortal Kombat roster. You know, you're up there with the likes of, Johnny Cage and, Shao Kahn. You're a fantastic addition to the Mortal Kombat roster because that's what you are. You are a part of Mortal Kombat. You are from Mortal Kombat. You originated in the Mortal Kombat franchise. Survive. I've noticed the survive challenges in Season 2 of Invasions are actually a lot more challenging. What the hell is that? Oh, I have destroyed 10 rocks before the timer runs out to achieve victory. Press flip stance to change, okay. What? So, destroy 10 blocks, okay. Jesus Christ, okay. Okay. That's fair enough.
Survive!
Genuinely don't even know, there's no counter, there's nothing. How do I know if I'm actually destroying these blocks or not, There we go. I like how there was there was even a health bar. Who was my opponent? Who was my opponent? Dwayne Johnson and the rest of his family. Do you get us? Dwayne Johnson. He's a rock. Get it? So, who is your favourite fighter in Mortal Kombat? Let me know. Maybe it could be Johnny Cage, Katana, Shang Tsung, Liu Kang. I think for me, my favourite Mortal Kombat character at the moment is Omni-Man. He's actually, like, so cool to play as. It's great to have him as part of the Mortal Kombat roster. So his origin story, Omni-Man's origin story is he is Shao Kahn's long lost nephew. Yeah. So like Mortal Kombat would have tied around with the idea of, you know, like Raiden having a brother. We saw that in Mortal Kombat. I think it was Mortal Kombat X. I think it was anyway. It was Mortal. Yeah, it was Mortal Kombat X. Yeah. Raiden's brother, you know, Fujin, God of Wind, you know, and of course then like in Mortal Kombat, also in Mortal. Wait a second, I get confused now. Mortal Kombat 11, then yeah, Mortal Kombat 11. Then we had like, you know, like Kronika, you know, being Shinnok's mother. So like, you know, and of course then in Mortal Kombat X we had the Combat Kids, you know, Sonya and Johnny Cage's daughter. So like Mortal Kombat has always like tied around the idea of, you know, like Mortal Kombat fighters having family. So yeah, in Mortal Kombat 1, we now know that Shao Kahn, or in Mortal Kombat 1's case, General Shao, he has a long lost nephew, and his name is Omni-Man. So that's the origin story for Omni-Man. He is the newest addition to the Mortal Kombat roster. Great to have you here, Omni-Man. Great to have you here. That sounded really wrong, actually. Total darkness. Oh, I wonder what the modifier is going to be like on this stage. Just give me a moment. Kind of multitasking in this live stream. It's one of those multitask live streams. Apologies in advance. So it's actually, so this addition to the Mortal Kombat roster is pretty nice, because when Mortal Kombat 1 first got announced, I wasn't too sure whether there was going to be any new fighters, like new Mortal Kombat fighters, you know, like Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X had quite a few new fighters in it, you know. One of them being like Gyarados, you know. So I was a bit like, okay, you know, are we going to get any new fighters? So nice to see like that we have a new fighter now, and he goes by the name of Omni-Man. So he's actually originally from Earth Realm.
Action.
But he moved back to his homeland in Outworld. You see, because he learned out the truth that he's actually an Outworlder. So his mother is actually Shao Kahn's sister. So when he finds this out, he moves to Outworld and, you know, tries to track down his uncle, General Shao. Find out more about his, you know, because he's very strong. He's wondering, well, how am I so strong, you know, because the, you know, Shaw's family, like, are very strong, you know, generals, really, really strong people. So, yeah, he wanted to find out more about the city. He just knocks opponent's heads off like that. So he travels to Outworld, tracks down his uncle, General Shao. So that's the origin story. That's the origin story of Mortal Kombat. Do I sound Russian to you? I am not Russian. Sorry if that came across as pretty narky. No, I am not Russian. I am from the Republic of Ireland. Wayne. Wayne, you are welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to my Mortal Kombat 1 live stream where I'm playing Season 2 of Invasions. It's called Season of the Blood Moon. It's all about Natara trying to free vampires from all timelines. And it's up to Omni-Man, the latest addition to the Mortal Kombat roster, who is a Mortal Kombat original, to save the realms from the threat of vampires. I genuinely thought that you were actually, Wayne, I thought that you were actually, a troll. Because I've had a troll before, and he was like, you sound Indian and all this kind of crap. So I thought that you were actually a troll. Sorry for being so like aggressive when I said the way I sound Russian to you. But no, I'm not Russian. I'm actually from the Republic of Ireland. Just hadn't lost anything for a while. Death to all. Okay, Shang, calm down.
Action.
There's actually a very funny glitch going on Shang Tsung's laboratory. And it involves that big skull that fell onto the floor this time. But sometimes it like spins around. Like there's always something always seems to happen with that skull. Stop blocking.
What a disgrace to your species.
Brutality. Omni-Man wins.
Okay. There was one hell of a brutality there, wasn't it? Are you Russian, Rain? Is that why you're asking me? Was I Russian? What nationality are you? If you don't mind me asking. Although to be fair, you did ask me first, so it is a courtesy to follow up that question with the same question. Close up. So actually, I want the Johnny Cage skin. I want to see some 2 Johnny Cage skin. I want to see what he would look like as a vampire. So every season is centered around a character, a Mortal Kombat fighter, right? Season 1 was Scorpion, the season of the Spectre. Titans to be exact, because we know in the story of Mortal Kombat 1, spoilers alert, as I always mention, Mortal Kombat 1 has a campaign, right? A story campaign, and it's broken up into 3 parts, right? You've got the cinematic story, which essentially sets up the story. Mortal Kombat Invasions continues that story, and Mortal Kombat Towers is basically the story of Mortal Kombat 1 from the perspective of every fighter, and kind of like you find out what happens next. So basically, yeah. So you find, so Towers is basically what happens after the story mode. from the perspective of each individual fighter. And then Invasions is pretty much like, so chronology, I can't even say the word, chronology, I can't say the fucking word, but basically like timeline wise, Invasions takes place the last, right? It takes place after, like just well after like the events of the story mode, and even after the characters' endings, right? In Towers. So you find out in story mode that there are other timelines. It's not just Fire God Liu Kang, who is, you know, a Titan, and who is like the, you know, like it's not just him that created the new era. There's multiple Titans who created a new era. So you find that out. You know, some Titans are good, some Titans are not good. Like you find out that Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath is still alive, and he's, spoiler alert, he's the main villain. So Invasions is all about those other Titans, right? Those other Titans invading Fire God Liu Kang's timeline. So each season will be about a new Titan and their threat and what their threat brings to Fire God Liu Kang's timeline. I think it could benefit with a bit more story, you know, like maybe like a bit more like a cinematic cutscene here and there. Like, but I like the story, like I like the concept of there being a new Titan threat every month. But I have to say, like, I love Mortal Kombat to bits, right? I really do. But I have to be critical when the time is required. Overall, like, I mean, like, when you've played through season 1 of Invasions and then the season 2, like this, like I have already been on this stage, like Shang Tsung's laboratory. Like it can get quite tedious, and to be quite blunt about it, it can get quite boring at times. Just going through these nodes and just battling people. Like it is the place to go to unlock new skins for your characters, okay, and gear and seasonal credits and all that, which is good. But like from a story perspective, and it is part of the game's like campaign, and there is a new story each season. I don't know. I feel like they could at least expand it a little bit more, like, you know, throughout the like the mesas, you know, a little story there, a little story here, you know. Yeah.
Action!
Yeah.
Finisher. Fatality. Omni-Man wins.
It's actually, I'm actually disappointed. Another thing that I'm disappointed about Mortal Kombat 1, is there's no guest fighters. What is that about? What is that about? I mean, we have new Mortal Kombat fighters that are new to the Mortal Kombat franchise, like Omni-Man, the long-lost nephew of General Shaw. Originally an Earthrealmer, but found out that he has links to Outworld, in particular General Shaw's family. We have Homelander, we have Homelander, who was originally a cop in Earth Realm, but was banished to the Netherrealm because of police corruption, but wants to turn his life around and wants to be a hero. And then we have Peacekeeper from the realm, the new realm. Well, not new realm, it's always been in the series, but the Chaos realm. Peacekeeper from the Chaos realm, you know, trying to, you know, maintain peace in that realm as best he can. But yeah, I'm disappointed. There's just no. Where are the guest fighters? Like, yeah, well, they look. I mean, they do sound like pretty good additions to the Mortal Kombat franchise. Like, I really like an Omni-Man. Like, he is probably one of my favorite Mortal Kombat fighters so far. You know, I love his origin story. You know, but like, it's a pity that we don't have any guest fighters. What is up with that? That's really strange, now, isn't it? Hope everyone is enjoying the live stream. You're all very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, to my Mortal Kombat 1 live stream, where I'm playing as Omni-Man again, a new Mortal Kombat fighter. Great to see some new additions to the Mortal Kombat franchise. We've never seen Omni-Man before, brand new to Mortal Kombat series, you know, exclusive to Mortal Kombat. You won't see him anywhere else. You won't see him in any Amazon Prime shows. He's just a Mortal Kombat fighter, and it's great to see him.
Action!
A hatchling? If that is something that comes out of an egg, good Lord above, that would have been some pretty big egg.
Too slow, too weak, too easy.
Brutality. Omni-Man wins.
Oh, they also tease as well, right? They also tease Omni-Man, you know, because he finds out that he's actually, again, this new Mortal Kombat fighter exclusive to the Mortal Kombat franchise, not found anywhere else outside of Mortal Kombat. When he finds out more about his heritage, right, that he's related to Strange Music, welcome. Do you like Omni-Man, the newest addition to the Mortal Kombat franchise? You won't see him you won't see him anywhere else. You won't see him in any Amazon Prime series. He's only in Mortal Kombat. Pretty good Mortal Kombat fighter, isn't he? And his origin story pretty cool as well. You know, finds out that he is related to General Shaw, and when he finds out about that, he kind of feels like he's better than General Shaw, and he can actually become ruler of Outworld. So yeah, pretty good addition to Mortal Kombat Omni-Man, you know. Once we have self-driving cars, here we go, wipers will no longer be essential because the car doesn't need a clean windshield to drive, only humans do. Next we'll be having AI toilets that just literally wipe our holes. Don't know where that came from, but you're very welcome to the live stream, Strange Music. As always, how are you doing? How's your day going? Welcome to my Mortal Kombat 1 live stream, where I'm playing Season 2 of Invasions, where I'm playing as a newest addition to the Mortal Kombat roster, Omni-Man, a Mortal Kombat original, only found in Mortal Kombat, nowhere else outside of Mortal Kombat. He originated in Mortal Kombat. Great to see him. Great to see him. Does Omni-Man like me? I think he does. It's hard to say, really. He'll answer a question shortly, he says. Stay tuned. He'll answer a question very shortly.
Action!
So what do you think, before Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat answers your question, What do you think of Omni-Man? Do you like Omni-Man? Do you like this Mortal Kombat character who's only in Mortal Kombat and nowhere else outside of Mortal Kombat? He doesn't have any movies or TV series or comics linked to him. He's only in Mortal Kombat. What do you think of the Mortal Kombat character, Omni-Man? What do you think of his origin story? A relative of General Shaw. So he's half Earthrealm or half Outworlder.
Finish him.
Well, I was supposed to do a throw, but nonetheless.
The realms are mine.
I don't remember seeing that blue style.
Omni-Man wins.
I like it, but where else would you have seen that blue style? You wouldn't have seen it anywhere else. He's only in the Mortal Kombat. He's exclusive to Mortal Kombat. He isn't being anywhere else. Where else did you see Omni-Man? Where else did you see Omni-Man Strange Music? He's only in Mortal Kombat. This is the first time we've seen Omni-Man. He's only been in Mortal Kombat 1. He hasn't been in any other Mortal Kombat game. He's only been in Mortal Kombat 1. We haven't seen Omni-Man outside of Mortal Kombat. He doesn't have any other forms of medium associated to him. He's only in Mortal Kombat. He's a Mortal Kombat character. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? So over here I need those bloody fangs. And Omni-Man will answer your question as well. Spade.
Action.
Oh, I remember it was a stealth suit. A stealth suit? Oh, what story? Well, you must be getting mixed up with someone else. You must be getting mixed up with somebody else, man. We've never seen. Omni-Man is a brand new character. He only debuted recently. He's a new fighter to Mortal Kombat. He's a new addition to Mortal Kombat. Omni-Man has only been around since 2023. Must be getting mixed up with somebody else, I think.
Too slow, too weak, too easy.
Brutality.
Whoa, we just called you too slow and too weak.
Omni-Man wins.
Oh man, you got your answer. I'm sorry, man. That's what Omni-Man thinks of you. Too weak, too slow, and too easy, apparently. I'm talking about the series. What series? You mean the Mortal Kombat series? Yeah. You mean Omni-Man from the Mortal Kombat series? Yeah, that's who I'm talking about as well. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm talking about Omni-Man from the Mortal Kombat series. He's never had a stealth suit. This is what Omni-Man always looks like. This is Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat. He hasn't been in any other series other than Mortal Kombat. Did you pray today? Did I pray today? No. I did not pray today. But let us pray. O holy Omni-Man of the Mortal Kombat universe. I am blessed to have your presence in the Mortal Kombat universe and all the universe outside of Mortal Kombat. All hail Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat. What about that for a prayer? Prayer. Why would I be praying? I can't even say it. Why would I be praying today? As some kind of a holy day. Oh, nice. That is nice. Nice. Oh, that is nice. We've got the return of like Revenant. Dead Liu Kang, basically. That is good. I like that very, very much. Have I got two of these? Yeah. Get rid of that. That I like, you know. Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to return to the thing, because if I return to the thing, I might be able to come back here again. If you get out of the shower clean, how does your towel get dirty? Well, your towel doesn't get dirty, your towel gets wet. That's a simple solution to that, you know? Because you're in the shower, you're cleaning yourself, you're clean, but you're wet. So when the towel goes onto your wet body, it's not that your towel is getting dirty, your towel is getting wet. You obviously can't put a wet towel, you know, back on its rack or whatever, you know, because it's wet. So it's not that the towel is dirty, it's that the towel is wet. The things I've been talking about on my channel. Jesus Christ. If you're waiting for the waiter, aren't you the waiter? I like that one. I like that one. That's actually pretty good, actually. But is it not? I don't know, actually. That is rather interesting now, I must say. Very, very interesting. I don't care about acid armor. Acid armor can go away now, to tell you the truth. That's actually a good one, actually, to tell you the truth, no. If you work as a security guard at a Samsung store, does that make you a guardian of the... Ha! Man, genuinely, I like that one. I'm taking that one, no. I'm sorry, no, man, unless you copyrighted that one, no, that's I'm taking that one home. I'm taking that one home with me. That is good. Guardian of the Galaxy. Oh, look, the Kong Low palette. It's only a palette, but I still like it. I don't even think I have... Do I even have the... Fucking... That is good. That is good. What was that? Liu Kang and Kong Lo, in case I forget. I'm getting consumables left, right, and centre. What's this now? Your physical attacks deal magic damage... whatever. I'm not really big into using, like, consumables and talismans and relics and whatnot. Why is it called taking a dump when you're leaving it? I always kind of say that whenever someone's like, whenever I say I'm taking a piss or I'm taking a shit, like what I would say is, where am I taking it to? Like what do you mean I'm taking a piss? Where are you taking it to, like? So yeah, you kind of like similar thing, like, you know, like yeah. As I will talk about anything on my channel, even piss and shit, because why not? Like, why not? So Liu Kang finally gets his Revenant skin, but let's have a look at his gear. That's okay. Oh, that's nice. I like that now. Yeah, the skins in the Invasion 2 are so much better than Invasion 1. I mean, look at that. Like that. I mean, that would have been a premium skin, right? In Season 1, like it would have, like. That is so cool. I heard the next, what you call it, Legends of Mortal Kombat. You know the animated Mortal Kombat series? Yeah? Oh, I forgot Kung Lao, he can't. No, I'll go back. I feel bad in Kung Lao now. Kung Lao's got to get some love too, like, you know. But yeah, it is called Legends of Mortal Kombat, isn't it? Or whatever the hell it's called. Something anyway. The new animated Mortal Kombat movie series, yeah? There was one about Scorpion, then there was one about Battle of the Realms, and then there was one about Johnny Cage coming out now, I think. Yeah? Well, they're making a new one about the latest Mortal Kombat character, Omni-Man. I think they're going to call it Mortal Kombat Invincible. And it's going to be exclusive to Amazon Prime. This Mortal Kombat character, Omni-Man, getting his own series. I'm looking forward to that one. Are you looking forward to that one, Strange Music? I know I am. Kung Lo, how are you, Kung Lo? You got a new palette. Are you happy, Kung Lo? You got a new palette. Look, it's like extra purpley. There you go now. That is such a cool skin. Like, I just like the colors. Like, okay, back to Invasions. I think I'm actually almost finished. Shang Tsung's laboratory. Well, not finished yet, actually, because I do have to get the bloody fangs. But you only get the bloody fangs when you finish the final message, defeat the final boss. You know. So yeah. But I'd say there's still probably a few more nodes left, like this one here. Once great. So Strange Music, how has your day been? So to answer your earlier question, I don't think Omni-Man likes you too much. I'll ask him. I'll ask for a second opinion. Okay? I'll ask him for a second opinion on you. Okay, so he's in a good mood. All things considering, he's in a good mood. He said he will re-evaluate his opinion on you. So stay tuned for that. Ah, what the hell? Come on out.
The realms are mine.
Omni-Man wins.
Oh look, I got a new combat card for the newest addition to the Mortal Kombat franchise. Omni-Man. So I will be right back. Just a moment. And Strange Music, hope you're keeping well, by the way. But Omni-Man will answer, he'll reevaluate his opinion on you in just a moment. What the fuck is that? Okay. Ha! Oh, fun fact, Xbox has, from what I can see, never had Xbox have never had a game nominated for Game of the Year, I believe. In 2013 it was The Last of Us and Super Mario 3D World. 2014 it was, I don't know what the fuck that is, to be honest with you. What the fuck is that? Bayonetta, okay. In 2015 it was Bloodborne, and okay, long story short, no Xbox games nominated. That is bad as bad. I mean, everyone was hyping up Starfield, right? But then mostly Xbox fans. Mostly Xbox fans, right? Because they hadn't fucking gotten a new game, like, you know, for a very long time. And then, of course, like, you know, like, fucking, like, Bethesda fans and fans of those type of games. But it hasn't made it to Game of the Year. Xbox have never had a Game of the Year contender. That's fucking mental. If two vegans are arguing, is it still considered beef? Does Scorpion get revenge? He got revenge in Mortal Kombat X, but didn't turn too well. Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them. What do you call fake spaghetti? I don't know, tell me. I wish he was a little less pure evil virtue mute in his intros, but other than that, he's cool. What the fuck is a virtue mite? He's an Earth Realmer. Omni-Man is an Earth Realmer. He's from Earth Realm. This new exclusive Mortal Kombat character to, Mortal Kombat. Only found in Mortal Kombat. His backstory is that he is originally from Earth Realm, but he finds out that he has ties, he has blood to the General Shaw's family. Because his mother is Shao Kahn's sister. He is Shao Kahn's nephew. I think you're getting mixed up with. I'm just thinking. I think you're getting mixed up with Omni-Man. You know that guy Omni-Man that all these nerds simp over. Omni-Man. I think he's in a show called Invisible on Hulu Plus. That's probably who you're thinking of. Where Stand By, Omni-Man is just about to give his second, oh for fuck's sake, well he was about to give his second opinion on you, but that has been temporarily delayed.
Omni-Man wins.
But I don't know. I think you're getting mixed up with Omni-Man. As I said, Omni-Man from the what you call it, from the anime Invisible on Hulu Plus. But this is Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, the long lost nephew of General Shaw. So I hope that cleared up things for you, made things a little bit, you know, a bit easier for you to understand. Okay, so this is the locked gate. There's still a green arrow pointing up here, so that's a bit of a strange one. And I actually can't get over that though. I mean, Xbox, like... Xbox are bad. Like, Xbox are really bad. Like, that is just... No Game of the Year contender. That's crazy. You know, see what? But don't worry though, Omni-Man is going to give his second opinion on you know shortly, so stay tuned for that now. You can see here, like, I mean, he definitely has the bloodline of General Shaw. It's like strong, like, dominant presence, like, and just strength.
Your parents must be disappointed.
Oh, there was no need for that, no, Omni-Man.
Omni-Man wins.
I'm very sorry, Strange Music. There was absolutely no need for that now. So his second opinion on you, Strange Music, is he feels like you're, he sarcastically said, like, your parents must be so proud. I'm proud of you, Strange Music, if that's any comfort to you. Omni-Man, come on now, like. He's just a kid, like. Fairness, like. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, that is now. I'm so sorry, Strange Music. I'm actually going to pronounce that word. Yeah. Now, as somebody who suffered from, as someone who had a speech impairment as a kid, I very well may end my life attempting this, but nonetheless, here it goes. Phenomenolatra microscopic silcovolcano conscious. Well, he likes me. Just saying. He doesn't like you though. Sorry. Yeah. Myself and Omni-Man, you know, hang out at the weekend, have a few beers, you know, watch some movies, bang. But, oh, he's not really a fan of you, I'm afraid. He sarcastically said, your parents must be so proud. I mean, there was no need for that. Omni-Man, I keep saying it, he shouldn't have went that far. No, like, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I can be louder. Yeah, he definitely crossed the line there now, to be honest with you.
Action.
Well, I'll ask him again. Look, you don't know Strange Music as much as I do, okay? I mean, you can be a really kind and understanding individual, Omni-Man. Okay? Just think it over.
Have I proven my point?
Brutality.
No, he's not giving up, like, he's just, you know, he feels like he's proven a point. But what is that point, though? I don't know. He doesn't want, he said, the way he looked at it, he said it twice, you know. First he called you weak. Yeah, first he called you weak and lazy. Then he sarcastically said your parents must be so proud. Yeah, I asked him to think it over, but he says, have I not proven my point, so. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Anger issues, story of my life. I want to join the NRA. You want to join the National Rifle Association? Okay. Are you even American? I thought you were. Who the hell is Brazilian? Who's my Brazilian friend? Are you not from Brazil? I thought I could have sworn, absolutely sworn in my life that you were actually Brazilian. So who's Brazilian then? Do I even have a Brazilian friend? Have I imagined that whole thing? And we got like a mini boss going on here. Then who's from Brazil? We're from Arizona. Okay. Who the hell is from Brazil then? I definitely have a friend from Brazil. Actually, that could be Wacky Wacko, would it? That's gonna bug me now. How old are you again? If you don't mind me asking. Life was boring when I noticed about Amber Alert hunting. What? Man, that's fucking freaky, man. Amber Alert hunting. Isn't Amber Alert for like a missing child? Amber Alert hunting. Man, that's creepy. You freaky little bastard. Well, I think I kind of agree with Omni-Man now, to be honest with you. What do you think of that, Omni-Man? He goes hunting on Amber Alerts. I don't think he's going to like that. Good God. How old are you, you little freak? Hey, Omni-Man, this guy goes hunting and doing Amber Alerts. What do you think about that?
Too slow, too weak, too easy.
Brutality.
Yeah, they call you slow, weak, and easy.
Omni-Man wins.
15, okay. I met you when I was like, I didn't meet you at all, but I'm not the freaky one. I'm not the one going out fucking chasing people, chasing kids doing Amber Alerts at all, but I never met you in my life. I know what you mean. On YouTube. Cool, cool, cool. Well, let me give you some advice. You know, don't be hunting on Amber Alerts, okay? And that's a nice Sub-Zero skin. Nice Sub-Zero mask as well. Very nice indeed. Absolutely loving these skins. I swear to God, they're absolutely brilliant. The hell? There we go. They're basically like kind of dead vampire versions of themselves. And a brand new mask. Where did I even come from? Life was boring when I noticed about Amber Alert hunting. That is fucking freaky, man. What dark corner of your 15-year-old mind did that come from? Man, if you're the future, I'd rather be in the past. To be honest with you. That's fucking scary, man. I'll tell you one thing, but if I was a little kid, about how you come towards me, but I'd fucking head bop you. I'm telling you now. But I still can't do that until I am 70. What, do what? The fuck? What are you talking about, bye? You wanna chill? You want to chill now, boy. Before my channel turns into fucking James Charles. Careful, that boys. Well, that was bad timing, wasn't it? But that's the name of the note. Careful, I bite. Still can't forget about the guy who was vaping. What guy was vaping? Oh yeah, and you guessed that and all, you freaky motherfucker. You guessed that he was vaping. You literally said, how is the vape? And this guy who lives like thousands of miles away from you, because I know him, he lives down the road, happened to be vaping. Mike is his name. I'm sure he won't mind me mentioning his name. The legendary Mike Tastic was vaping, and you turned around and said, how is the vape? And he never even said he was vaping. What are you? Certain, and what are you? He wasn't human.
What a disgrace to your species.
Oh, that I've just been told, this been informed, that's his final opinion on you. That is Omni-Man's final opinion on you, Strange Music, I'm afraid. And you know what though, I can't say that I actually disagree. I'm afraid. After hearing everything now in the last few minutes, I can't say that I disagree. I think I'm crazy. Who isn't? By the way, I'm only joking with you, by the way. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I'm only joking with you. It's only banter. I'm only joking. I'm just having a bit of fun. But man, who isn't crazy in this crazy world? Honestly, like, we're all crazy, man. Oh look, it's uncle versus nephew. As I mentioned earlier, Omni-Man, who was the latest fighter in the Mortal Kombat series. His backstory is, you see, he lived his entire life in Earthrealm with his mother. But one day, he found a letter. And in that letter he found out that he actually wasn't from Earthrealm, he was from Outworld. But his mother, who happens to be General Shaw's sister, took him back to Earthrealm because she didn't want her son to have anything to do with that life. So he finds out and he goes to Outworld and he's like, well, I want to find out who I am. And he finds out about General Shaw and he feels like he is stronger than General Shaw and he wants to overthrow him. So yeah. Anyway, Strange Music, all joking aside, man, how's your day going? Craziness aside, what do you think about Xbox not having a Game of the Year contender ever in the history of Jeff Keighley's Game Awards? Like, I mean, they were going on about like Starfield as like the greatest thing ever. Like, I mean, I've seen that game, and I like. Each to their own, you know. If you enjoy the game, that's good. But I've seen the game myself with my own eyes, and like, that is not like anything special. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Finish him.
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Glad you're doing well. I am. Not too bad at all, no, thank you for asking. Much appreciated, glad you're doing well as well.
Omni-Man wins.
And just to be clear as well, I was only joking earlier, you know. Just having a bit of banter. Never mind my Omni-Man thinks he's only a gobshite. This is my house. My house, you hear? I like how it's Shang Tsung because it literally is his house. Because I presume he lives here, like. Do you know how at the beginning of the game you see Shang Tsung and he's like a normal guy, you know, living in Outworld, and he's, you know, selling potions, and fair enough, like he's, you know, he's like kind of scamming them, like, you know, but it's kind of like normal, kind of up until the point where what you think is Chronica, but it ends up being Titan Shang Tsung from the other timeline, which, you know, Fire God Liu Kang had no knowledge of. You know, manipulates him and turns him evil, basically, or turns him bad, right? I don't know, I think in keeping with the whole theme of the new era and, like, fighters having new origin stories, like, I get that they are different, that is for sure. You know, they do have different origin stories, but I don't know, I would have liked if that is taking it, like, to the next level, you know, and, like, made Shang Tsung an actual good guy. Like, there's a part in the story where you didn't know 100% sure whether or not, like, Shang Tsung actually was doing wrong. There was a part of the story where you could have believed that he was actually helping Melina. I think that would have been fantastic. You know, if they had gotten it wrong. You know, if Garrus and Liu Kang had gotten it wrong. And in this new era, Shang Tsung ends up being a good guy and helps you. And especially towards the end of the game, like where Shang Tsung and Quan Chi find out that they were both deceived. I think that would have been a fantastic kind of turnaround, like where like they're like, okay, you know, we're not gonna have our destinies fucking manipulated, you know, by this Titan Shang Tsung. We're gonna be different in this timeline. We're gonna be good. We're gonna help you, you know. I think that would have been great. I mean, you could have other villains, you know. You can have, I mean, obviously, like Shang Tsung from the other timeline is the villain. You have Havoc, he's a villain. I think it would have been fantastic if we actually got to see Shang Tsung as a good guy, Quan Chi as a good guy, you know. But like, I mean, it is still like, oh, well, Shang Tsung is a dead guy now.
Disgrace to your species.
Brutality. Omni-Man wins.
But I suppose, like, they probably just wanted it to play it safe to some extent, like, you know. As long as my Xbox is working, I'm alright. Fair enough. And that's a good point. But I think Xbox, oh my days, man, they are just going to have to 100% rely on Game Pass going forward. I don't even think they should bother making a new console. I don't even think they should, like, I don't even think they should make any games anymore.
Test your might.
Honestly, I just think it should be Game Pass. It should be just like, I don't know, like, I mean, Starfield was their biggest game. And it didn't even make Game of the Year contender.
Excellent.
I mean, like, Nintendo literally have 2 games in there. You know, Mario Wonder and Tears of the Kingdom. You know, obviously PlayStation has Spider-Man 2. I think Baldur's Gate is multi-platform, I'm not quite sure. So, like, what the fuck? Like, I think it's actually, I don't know what that's on. It could be on other consoles as well, I'm not quite sure. But, Jesus, like, the fact that it didn't even make Game of the Year, like, that is bad. You know? But I honestly think that's the only thing that Xbox has going for them right now is Game Pass. Like, that service, like, you know, it's literally all they have going for them. And that is rather sad. It is rather sad. Smile again.
Action.
The fuck was that? Lads. Wait, no, a second. Oh, it's the fucking... I'll tell you one thing, man. Those zombies scared the absolute shite out of me because it kind of has this like 3D audio effect, like where you can hear like ooh, and literally like in the corner of your fucking ear. Oh my god, man, this is terrifying. Like you'd actually forget sometimes there's actually modifiers in the game, like. Game of the year will be Baldur's Gate 3. I agree. No, I agree. It will be 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, Baldur's Gate, because every now and again at the Game Awards, in fact, every time actually at the Game Awards, just when you think you know what's going to win Game of the Year, the majority of the time anyway, it's always a game that you don't expect. And sometimes it's a kind of out there, kind of like wacky, kind of big game. Like, I'm not saying Baldur's Gate isn't a big game, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still a kind of like an out there kind of game of the year. It's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. Absolutely Baldur's Gate 3, without a shadow of a doubt. I would stake my life on it. If not, it would be Zelda, but with how Baldur's Gate 3 basically has one of the highest Metacritic scores of all time, I think. It's not just score that wins though all the time though. Keep that in mind. It isn't just score alone. Then they will probably give a lot of awards to Zelda. It's not going to be like the Elden Ring Game of the Year situation last year, where one wins Game of the Year and the runner-up snags most of the other awards. I mean, you're right. Any other year of games like Spider-Man 2 or Final Fantasy 16 would be, yeah. Well, I can tell you I like how we just went from completely random to deadly serious there. That's so fucking, like, we should play that more often, to be honest. It's like a completely different person I'm talking to right now. That's crazy. But no, 100% it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. It's the same, like last year, fucking Elden Ring won, you know, and like, yeah, I'm telling you, it's Baldur's Gate 3 all the way. My game of the year anyway is Spider-Man 2, and nothing will take that away for me. Absolutely not. Like, I don't care what Jeff Keighley wants to be Game of the Year. I don't care who votes for what. Spider-Man 2 is my Game of the Year, and it will always be my Game of the Year. And if anybody's got a problem with that, then they can kiss my sweet ass. Start over. But there is a lot of things that get taken into consideration when the judges and panel decide Game of the Year. Like, it's not just like somebody like going onto Google, typing in Baldur's Gate 3 and saying, oh, that's got a high Metacritic, that's going to win Game of the Year. Like, they're going to look at the game more importantly. Like, I mean, it's not as simple as this game sold well, this game reviewed well, this game's got a good Metacritic. Billy down the road likes this game, therefore it's Game of the Year. No, they actually like have to look at the actual game. You know, they actually have to look at the design, mechanics, what sets it apart from other games, the world. They have to actually look at the fucking game. Like, the game could have a Metacritic of fucking 40. You know, if it makes it the Game of the Year, then they're going to look at like the game. It doesn't matter how it's scored. It's the game that they will look at as well. You know, so take that into consideration as well, like, you know. And then it'll be a combination of all those things. Like, if the panel feels like this game is exceptional, you know, in every way, you know, on top of the Metacritic, on top of the sales, on top of, like, you know, general public perception of the game, you know, if one game like ticks all of those boxes, well, then it will win Game of the Year. But nonetheless, I think it's going to be Baldur's Gate all the way. Spider-Man 2 seems to have really impressed many reviewers, so I can see that taking a lot of awards too. Again, that's not about reviews and fucking sales, like some people think that's the case, but I can guarantee you that is not the case, like. But anyway, I must take a piss somewhere. I don't know where I'm taking it, but I'm taking it nonetheless. I'll be right back. Just came off the phone from Jeff Keighley. Breaking news. He says they're going to replace Breath of the Wild with Starfield. Yeah, Starfield is now going to be... It's Mr. Chad Middleton. How are you, Giga Chad man? How's your day going? As always, you're very welcome to Gwynhill Gaming, where I'm playing Season 2 of Mortal Kombat 1's Invasion, where I'm playing as the newest addition to the Mortal Kombat roster, Omni-Man. A Mortal Kombat original character. Backstory is he grew up in Earthrealm, reared by his mother, who, unbeknownst to him, was General Shaw's sister. Omni-Man finds this out, wants to go to Outworld to find out more about his heritage. Eventually he gets to know General Shaw, and a twist happens where he wants to become the ruler of Outworld. Omni-Man, not to be mistaken by Omni-Man from the anime series Invisible, which is available on Hulu Plus. So let's not get mistaken by the two. Going to be Baldur's Gate 3, achieving 96 on the PC. You keep banging on about reviews. It's not just about reviews. It's not just about Metacritic. They have to look at the game as well. But it will be Baldur's Gate 3. But I'm just saying that your logic is not how it goes. Bigger achievement 96 on a Nintendo game. The quality tolerance is on different levels between those platforms. Well, you're right. It'll be Baldur's Gate 3, but not in the way that you are looking at it. So Johnny went to take a piss, yes. I'm back now, I've taken it with me. Probably a dump. Maybe it was both. Enjoying a bag of Lay's sour cream chips. Oof. Lovely. My fucking phone charger is like a fucking... So I was going to say something really disgusting, but I won't. But let's just say that it keeps slipping out. What the fuck, man? Get in there, will you? There we go. Sometimes you just have to ram it in there, like, you know. Now, continue. So, still in Shang Tsung's laboratory, there is the portal ahead of me. This may be the final note, actually, for now. Oh, I'd love some sour cream chips. We call them crisps here. Crisps. Call them. Your idea of chips is your idea of French fries. So confusing, isn't it? Like, if you came to my house and you asked for chips, you'd be getting fried potatoes. You'd be getting French fries, basically. But they're not the French fries that, like, they're not like skinny. Well, if you go to McDonald's, there will be like skinny chips, basically. But I consider chips as the fat chips, and they're made by actual potatoes, like, you know, actually like peeling potatoes. How are you liking Omni-Man? Oh, Chad, I'm glad that you asked that question, Chad. I'm glad that you asked that question. It is my pleasure to answer that question, Chad. I am loving the newest addition to the Mortal Kombat roster, Omni-Man. He joins the likes of, Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Sonya and Jax. You know, he is part of the Mortal Kombat franchise. He's not part of any other franchise. He's not part of any movie, comic, or series. Exclusive to the Mortal Kombat franchise. Great to have him there. You know, Chad, I was really disappointed that there was no guest fighters in Mortal Kombat 1 this year. It was really disappointing. But I gotta say though, I do like Omni-Man as a Mortal Kombat fighter. I like his origin story. You know, originally from Earthrealm, finds out that his uncle is General Shaw from Outworld. He travels to Outworld to find out what's going on there. But again, don't confuse Omni-Man with Nomni-Man, you know, who was part of the anime series Invisible, which is exclusive to Hulu Plus, you know. And I'm looking forward to playing as the next exclusive Mortal Kombat fighter, Homelander, who was originally a cop in the Special Forces in Earthrealm, but he was involved in police corruption, got sent to the Netherrealm, suffered there many, many years, but he wants to turn his life around. He wants to go back to Earthrealm and do good. So that's his origin story. Really looking forward to that. Don't confuse Homelander. Do not confuse Homelander with Home Flyer. You know, part of the series The Girls, which is exclusive to Netflix. So don't confuse the two. There's also Peacekeeper, exclusive to Mortal Kombat as well. Only found in Mortal Kombat Peacekeeper. Which is actually going to be, would you believe the likeness is actually going to be John C. Notting. Have you ever heard of him? John C. Notting. But anyway, Peacekeeper, origin story, is he is actually from the Chaos Realm, desperately trying to keep the peace in the Chaos Realm, which, as you know, is a very, very hard thing to do, indeed. But don't get Peacekeeper mixed up with the Chaos Keeper, you know, which is part of the a comic brand by the name of BC Comics. Don't get confused with DC Comics. BC Comics is a Christian comic, you know, set in the time before Christ, BC, and yeah, he's all about keeping the peace in what you call it, in the Garden of Eden, you know, keeping the peace between Adam and Eve, you know, and every now and again, hey Adam, You know, don't be humping Eve. You know, we don't do that kind of stuff here, you know. So yeah, gotta say, chat, long story short, really enjoying Omni-Man, not to be confused by Nomni-Man. So yeah, gotta say, pretty good now, to be fair. Yeah, the guy from Mortal Kombat. Why do you keep getting, what's the problem? Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat. Yes, you heard correctly. Omni-Man from Mortal Kombat. The latest addition to the Mortal Kombat roster. As I mentioned, you know, maybe you're getting mixed up at Nomni-Man, as I mentioned. Nomni-Man. You're getting mixed up at Nomni-Man, man, from the show Invisible, exclusive to Hulu Plus, man. No, man, it's an easy mistake, like, it's an easy mistake. I'd make that mistake too, like, you know, they sound very similar, man. Potato wedgies! Chad, you're making me hungry. Can I give someone advice when they're ordering takeaway food online? Don't get something different. Unless you know what you're getting. Like if you've gotten a few things and you want to change it up from time to time and you want to get, that's fine. But if you don't order something that you've never ordered before, because I can guarantee you, you will not like it. Now I'm basing that off my experience, but I'm telling you, it will probably happen to you as well. Do not, because it'll taste like dog shit. You will not, just stick to what you know when you order online. That's Johnny's advice. That's going to be a new part of Green Hill Gaming. Every now and again, I'll be playing a game and I'll just come out of nowhere and just give Johnny advice. You know, it could be absolutely anything from, you know, you should try putting potato ketchup, lads. That's the end of the stream anyway. That is the end of the live stream anyway. I'm done. That's enough. That's enough of internet for one day for Johnny anyway. Potato ketchup. That's going to get clipped anyway. I can guarantee you someone is going to clip that anyway. It could be potato ketchup. I mean, there's tomato ketchup. Why wouldn't it be potato ketchup? But ketchup made from potato. Why not? That could be a thing. Unless, you know, my advice could be think before you open your mouth. Or else you end up saying something stupid like potato ketchup. That was embarrassing, not gonna lie. Have you seen the new Garfield trailer? I actually haven't. Didn't even know there was a new Garfield, actually. Garfield. Lads, I'm gonna have to wrap up the gameplay section of this in just a moment. I'm kind of getting back into the old, you know, start off some gameplay, end with some chat kind of mood now again, to be honest. It's nice though. Especially when the chat gets random, like, you know, so it's nice. Purple rain. Almighty rain. I think that could be a play of words, like, alrighty then. Alrighty rain. Possibly. Lads, potato ketchup is going to haunt me for the rest of my life. I'm going to go into a shop one of these days and I'm going to ask for potato ketchup. Hi, do you know where I can get the potato ketchup, please? How could it happen again? Potato ketchup. Potato ketchup. Potato ketchup. Ah, Johnny, pass the potato ketchup. Back up. Can you pass the potato ketchup, please? Somebody, fuck, what's going on here now? They're like, oh my, look at that. But he said fuck. Somebody said pop. So I actually turned down the volume of this game and it still seems to be loud. Turn down the volume, Johnny. You're busting my eardrums. Chris Pratt. What the fuck is up with Chris Pratt lately, man? He fucking hijacking the voice acting scene now. What the fuck is going on, man? Is he voicing Muhammad Ali next? Did they ever do a movie and then again? Chris fucking Pratt of Garfield. If I ever get really famous, like really famous for whatever reason, movie star, porn star, whatever, and I die, I want to use this recording as my will, as a part of my will. I want this to be clipped, right, attached to my will. This particular clip that I'm saying is right now. I do not give Chris Pratt permission to fucking voice me in a documentary based off my success as a porn star. Please.
What a disgrace to your species.
Brutality.
Excuse me, Omni-Man.
Omni-Man wins.
Says the person dressed like it's going to a fucking child's Halloween fucking party. You're a disgrace to your species. You motherfucker. Okay, got a rain costume. I think once I go into that portal and come back, that should be it. But that node, I think anyway. And also could be a few nodes downstairs, I think. Look at this now, we're back into Cat and Connolly. Man, I have to say, Invasions is kind of boring, kind of repetitive. Because these are the same stages that we're in Season 1. Like, there's a lot of stages in Mortal Kombat 1. You think they would have added in a new stage. I find that really lazy. To be honest with you, I really do find that lazy. Instead of putting effort into, making a Halloween fatality, that requires a lot of dragon crystals, so a lot of grinding. And of course, if you're lazy enough and you're stupid enough, you can spend money on it. Instead of a video game journalist saying, €10 fatality, €10 fatality. That's if you're stupid and lazy enough to fucking spend money on the fucking fatality, but it is not a requirement, I repeat, it is not a requirement. But nonetheless though, it still takes a lot of time. So instead of wasting time doing those fatalities, I could have changed some of the messages. Okay, there we go. But I am liking the skins though. That's the whole point of that is the whole point of Invasions really. Is a place to go to unlock some new skins and variants for your fighters that you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else in the game. It keeps changing every month, so that I like, So I'm actually flying through Invasions this time around. Or the last time I got my account, I had my account banned. It's weird, I actually feel like it's karma for something I've done after it. It's kind of weird, really. Yeah. Everyone, really. Yeah. Lads, I got someone's PlayStation account suspended, and I feel like shit for doing it, to be honest. Yeah. It's because of jealousy. It's stupid and it's embarrassing. but it's just I feel so bad. Yeah, but that's why it feels like when my account got aborted a couple of days back. You know, I feel like it's karma for something that I did recently. It was so stupid, like. It was so silly.
Survive.
Survive if I let you. Oh god. Fuck, jump. Don't ever let jealousy get the better of you. No matter what the situation is, you know. Because you can be jealous with a lot of things. You know? Don't let it get the better of you. Don't let it
survive.
Yeah, don't let it get the better of you, because you will regret it. I have. You have no idea how I regretted it.
The realms are mine.
I mean, I've done and said things out of anger, and I've done some silly little shit like before, and I kind of like that was bad. But believe me, nothing compares to like fucking up because of jealousy. Believe me, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. Suppose you learn from these things. Yeah. As all of them being like annoyingly like cryptic, but like I just don't want to put anyone on the spot, like in, you know. I don't need any talismans, thank you very, very much. I have a stick. Okay. Good for you. I have a stick, that's so random.
Action.
Well, to be fair, he does have a stick. Oh, I'll probably have to end the live stream after. I said I was going to stop the gameplay, and I'm still playing. I'll do this as the thanks. Yeah, man, it's just yeah. Sometimes I can go from being random and silly to being quite wise, I suppose. Yeah. No, I wasn't planning on talking about it actually. It's just I forget even how it happened, to be honest with you. So yeah, how did I end up talking about it? That's why I was like when I was playing through Spider-Man 2, and you know I was introduced to Venom, because even though I did kind of know who and what Venom was in the Spider-Man lore. I wasn't that big into
Parents must be disappointed.
comics, into the Spider-Man comics, so I wasn't like
Omni-Man
extremely like familiar with Venom. But when like I kind of understood what Venom is, it hit me like a ton of bricks, to be honest with you, because like I feel like Venom represents like a dark side in all of us, and that could be jealousy, that could be anger, it could be a number of things, but my Venom a couple of weeks back, a few weeks back, was jealousy, and I let it consume me. I didn't rip it off me before it could take control of me and say, no, I'm not going to be jealous, I'm not going to ruin things, I'm not going to ruin myself. No, I let it consume me, and I did something really fucking disgusting, you know. I literally reported someone on PlayStation, got their account. I suspended. I don't know if that person still has their account. I think they do. I hope they do. But yeah, there's no coming back from that, and I fully accept that. There is no coming back from that. I don't deserve forgiveness with that, you know. I just don't. So I think the outcome of it is what it is, and I think it's best left that. Well, obviously I don't I really do fucking regret it, and I feel like shit for it, but I feel like you just can't. I can't come back from that. Like, it's, you know what I've done. There was no forgiving. But yeah, wise words indeed. Very Chad. Because jealousy is an absolute, like, it's just, it ruins people. It ruins yourself and it ruins the people around you. And so my advice is, don't let jealousy consume you. What's your dream? What's your dream? You random motherfucker. What is your dream? So I'm going to go back to the message there now and chat for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to have to end the live stream. I knew it was downstairs where I needed to go. It's so annoying. Now that I've decided to talk about it, getting this person's PSN account potentially suspended or banned. Now that I've brought it up, it's fucking annoying, because before it was my anger that would consume me and take hold of me and make me into a disgusting fucking cunt, and I would do shit that I would instantly regret. That's the thing. Instantly regret. Instantly wish I didn't do. What was that shop? Instantly regret I didn't do, and but there was times where I was lucky enough, and not lucky enough, but I was lucky that people were willing to, forgive that side of me and move on from it. But jealousy was the final straw. Jealousy was just the most disgusting, one of all, really, to be honest with you, because you just do a lot of fucking disgusting things out of jealousy, and yeah. So that's the saddest part about it all, chap. Because this person didn't do anything wrong. And that upsets me now, just even saying that. Just even saying that out loud. And when you actually asked, yeah, so that's the part I can. Thing is, do you know what it is? Remember I spoke earlier about it's best, like the outcome of this is the best outcome because I can't even forgive myself. Now most people might think, what are you on about, Johnny? You just got someone to come ban. Well, it wasn't just someone, and it wasn't just the fact that I got their account like suspended or banned. It's not that. It's just the principle of. Yeah, it's the principle that matters, you know. This person didn't do anything wrong. It was me. You know. Just silly little comments that I decided to go back on and, you know, get him reported for that. But yeah, this person didn't do anything wrong. Nothing. I was just. You'd be surprised how quick something like this can just consume you. Just jealousy can just get into your fucking. Just get into your head, and it literally turns you into somebody else. But it's not even. It's just there's a dark side in all of us, and you know stuff like jealousy and anger can just like bring out that dark side. You know, you do and you say things that you instantly regret, but there's no coming back from it. But there is no coming back from this. There is no coming back from this. Because it's just unforgivable, you know. So that's the thing, Chad. That person didn't do anything. Didn't do anything wrong. You're probably going to end up guessing who this person is. I just don't want to put them on the spot. Like if I don't need. But I mean, I just know myself that there is just no. You learn from situations like this. You know, you just learn from situations like this. That's about it, really. Why is the arrow still green? That wasn't green a second ago. No, it is. There's two green fucking lines. Oh, there we go. That's convenient. I just got the chest a second ago. We've got a Kenji skin. That's pretty nice. And the hell is that? All the rage. Relic. Quick look at that relic. What time is it? 9:15. Okay. What does that do? Critical hit chance increased by 100%. Your attacks have a 15% chance to be unblockable. Fucking hell. 50% chance to double damage. Your blocking is disabled. There's always like a sacrifice. Fuck that. Damage taken increased. Look at damage taken increased by 50%. That's a very like. That's a weird balance of like. Yeah, that's a weird fucking balance. Okay, I think that's it now, is it? Yeah, that's it now. Because once you get the key... Yeah. Nice. So I'm just gonna like sit here for a few minutes and maybe talk about jealousy. But like, I don't even know why I'm making a joke of it because it's not even funny. No, it's definitely not. Definitely not. Thing is, like, this is different. Like, I don't think that's the thing. I don't think I can come back from this. I don't think I can like forgive myself. That's the difference this time around. It's weird, kind of it's a weird one. Like, I know what I've done is extremely wrong. You know what I mean? And it's not even a case of like wanting this person to forgive me. Even though it is very like upsetting, you know, what I did, but the things I can't even forgive myself, that's the thing. That's the difference this time around. You know, I've been angry before and I've said and done things that I regret, you know. And the thing is, a lot of the times it was a kind of a two-way process. A lot of the times, you know what I mean? Like, they might have pissed me off, so then I pissed them off, and blah blah blah. You know, people fucking have fights and whatever else. But this is a case of like, literally that person didn't do anything wrong, and I was jealous over something so stupid, absolutely stupid, like, you know. And Chaddy boy, there is no coming back from that one. Believe me on that. Believe me. There was absolutely no coming back from that. Anyway, you know, as I said, I feel like the outcome is, yeah. I'm just gonna say it, yeah. I don't want to put this person on the spot, but yeah. 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 Yes, it was. And trust me, Chad, like, I can tell you for a fact he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't say anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't piss me off. He didn't offend me. He literally did nothing wrong. Literally what happened was, Chad, and I don't know why I'm conscious, but I'm just conscious of, like, you know, watching, and I just don't want to put him on the spot, like, you know, I just don't want, like, you know, but so I just try to keep it as short and as sweet as possible. He just uploaded an hour ago. Really? Okay. I'm like, fuck you, Johnny. Fuck Green Hill Gaming. But no, so I'll tell you the story. No, Chad. See, because I didn't know that he uploaded, because I think he's like blocked me because I was trying to comment on one of the streams a couple of weeks ago, and I was put into unlimited timeout, which I completely deserve, by the way. Okay, I'll try to keep it short and sweet, because I'm actually short on time, so I'll try to tell you the story. Okay, so Mortal Kombat 1 had just come out. Okay? Well, not just came out, it was a couple of weeks after the launch of Mortal Kombat 1. I was kind of, I had just finished playing Invasions. I was uploading Mortal Kombat 1 content, videos and live streams, and I had noticed that they weren't getting any views. They were getting one view. I'm pretty sure that one video literally had 0 views. I didn't know at the time, but you actually told me at a later date, Chad, but I didn't notice at the time. YouTube has an agenda against Mortal Kombat 1 because of its gory content. So YouTube restrict the availability of Mortal Kombat 1 content. It won't be recommended as much compared to other games. That is why my Mortal Kombat 1 content wasn't getting any views. I didn't know that at the time, so I got really angry. You know, I thought, like, is YouTube fucking with me? You know, what is going on here? Why isn't my content getting views? No, I had never been a person that cared about views. I had never been a person that cared about likes or subs. You know me, Chad. I never cared about that kind of stuff. But it was just knowing that I was putting in the effort, that I was welcoming people to the stream, and I had an introduction and outro, and I was, you know, reading people's comments, and I was talking to them, and I was putting in effort, and I wasn't getting anything back. So then I remembered a video that Saber uploaded, and it was of Resident Evil 4, and it was called I Have No Lungs, and it was a short video clip of the game. I think it was in the kind of cart section, the mine cart section, and Leon was like shooting a couple of ganados, and that was the video. And I just thought to myself in that moment and in that time, now, I just felt like, how can, by the way, that video got like 1,500 views. And I just felt at the time, I said, how can a video that, in my opinion, made no sense, how can that video get so many views, but my content can't? And it's embarrassing, Chad, and it's disgusting, Chad, but I was just filled with jealousy. Absolutely filled with jealousy. And I even said it to him, like, how is that video getting so many views? And he explained it in such a logical way, in such a respectful way as well, but I wasn't having any of it. And I just got jealous and jealous and jealous, and he was trying to explain it, and I just got even more jealous. And I think I woke up the following day or the day after that, and just full of jealousy. And I went on to PlayStation, went to his messages, went to an old message, and I reported it. And I got his account suspended. All because of stupid jealousy. And looking back on it now, it was completely, what makes it even more annoying is the fact that it was just, there was a genuine reason why YouTube was restricting that content. Then he actually, like, cause he knew it was me straight away. Like, literally, like, the second he probably got, like, aware that his account was suspended, he texted me straight away saying, "You got me suspended, didn't you?" I denied it. I denied it. But it was how I denied it that was the disgusting part about it. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even want to mention that part, because, but I let's just say that I lied in the most disgusting way. I denied it in the most disgusting way. But in the days to come, about a week or so after it, I just hated myself. Absolutely hated myself. And I just couldn't not, like, have him think that it wasn't, that, like, there was any, like, I needed to tell him that it was me. Even though he probably knew it from the start that it was me anyway, I just couldn't deny it. I had to tell him. So I told him, and I mean, who's going to turn around and say, well, that's okay? Who the fuck is going to turn around to that and say, don't worry about it? So I knew that I wasn't going to be, you know, forgiven. I knew that I wasn't going to be understood, but I had to just get it out there. You know, this is what I did. You know, But yeah, that's the story, chat. That's the story. I have to go now. But I'm going to put that behind me now because, I got to focus on, sharing my passion of games with the whole wide world, including Mortal Kombat 1. All I can say, man, is Saber is 100%, right, better off without this kind of shit, believe me. A lot of the time I feel like all of you are better off without, this bullshit as well, so yeah, it's just best that, it just gets, the way that I got dealt with, it's just better that way. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But I mean, it's just better this way. Anyway, I need to go, so thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time on Greenhill Gaming, where there won't be any drama. It is what it is. That is what it is. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. See you next time.